To all the folks out there chasing a goal, struggling, feeling like they are not achieving a goddamn thing, it's just a friendly reminder. You're supposed to feel that way. That's what comes with chasing a goal, a dream, a milestone. If it was easy, then everyone would have the goal you were trying to obtain. But the fact is that whatever you're trying to obtain is difficult. And that's why less people are willing to put in the work. Everyone wants the tangible, physical evidence of things that they didn't actually put the work in for. Because we desire things that represent status, money, whatever it is, people chase it. But you're chasing something for more than just an actual physical, tangible evidence. Because you are trying to build a person that is capable of obtaining the goal that you are trying to chase. And the misery that comes along with it is painful. And the most important days are actually the worst days. Because what it shows in you, that you are capable of pushing through and just dragging through that misery, it shows that you are one of the few that can obtain the goal. The fact that you put one foot in front of another, that you continue to push, even on the days where it's miserable, and you think, I've been going at this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and nothing has gotten where I want it to. But you're still moving forward. That is where the value is. That is what defines you as a person. That is what separates you from everyone else. The fact that you will push, you will endure. Each time you think about giving up and you keep moving, you are that much more close to the person you're supposed to be as well as the goal you are trying to obtain. Everyone besides the people that are trying to obtain something and persevering is trapped in this cycle of life that is all too common nowadays. They are just willing to sit around, waste time, ruin their body, ruin their health, and drag themselves down. And we, as people who strive, drag ourselves down mentally because we tell ourselves we're not good enough, we're not obtaining, we are not making progress. It's silently compounding in the background. In the background, there is progress being made. There are small milestones that you aren't even aware of that you're reaching. A big thing that has helped me, that is so cliche and just actually hard to do, to genuinely feel, and it took me some serious time to reach this, is not caring what people think. I know, it just sounds like, oh yeah, don't care what people think. Many people say it. Very few people actually do it. And I think through repetition of telling yourself that you need to not care, you can actually get to a place where you don't. And it kind of actually sets in like a weird wave of emotional feeling of, I don't care. I'm going to be dead in less than 100 years. So is the person that's disliking me or judging me. What good does it do me to waste my time and energy on that? If you think about a daily 9-to-5 job even, I think about all the years I spent stressing over what I have to complete the next day, what I have to get done so that I can do well at my job. Why? Why stress? And it's easy to say, oh, because I'll lose my job if I don't perform well or I won't get the rate. It's not worth the stress. Especially if people like us, we have milestones and goals outside of our job. Our job's just some consistent form of income flow and support. And when you're able to have everything else outside of your job cater towards self-improvement and reaching a certain destination, then your job just becomes something that you can execute and you don't have to make it your life, because your job should not be your life. Unless that is what gives you true fulfillment and you enjoy the shit out of your job, then okay, yeah, granted, that's fine. But for most of us, that's not the case. Most of us aren't just so ecstatic about performing our day-to-day job. And that's why you and me have goals outside. Maybe physical, maybe our own monetary goals, it may be our own business, it may be something that is going to improve us. But that's why we have it, because we need something besides that. And that's part of what actually living is. Because if you want to live a truly incredible life, you have to have your own self-fulfillment. And you're going through misery because you have not gotten to where you want to go. And you probably will never get to the full extent of where you want. It's a tough truth. I hate that fact. I think about it every day. But I will reach somewhere. I'll just keep going. What if I just don't stop? Well, you get further. That is the case. You make progress, you improve, and innately, you get somewhere. So you and I are so similar because we're both miserable. We're all miserable. But we're also more content than the average person. The average person is sitting around wallowing in junk food and misery and depression while chasing small gratification that makes it seem like it's not there. But then it floods back in like a massive wave and tsunami that just tears down their life. That's not us. We, right here, we're going somewhere. It's going to take a hell of a lot more misery, day in, day out. Grind. Every second counts. But I'm here with you, chasing something similar. Creating a new life with no boundaries. If you desire that, stick around because we're changing the way that people are supposed to live. We're changing our health, changing our body, changing our mindset, changing our business strategies, changing the way people perform, think, communicate. Through our diet, through our lifestyle, through what we consume, through what we wear, through what we do. Our rituals, our actions. Every single thing matters. And we are dialing it in right here, right now, to the very T. If you want to be a part, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you all in the next one.